Live from WJZ, this is breaking news.
It is the news. WJZ was first to break to you just before 5 o'clock tonight. Justin Tucker has officially been released by the Ravens now. It comes as the former All-Pro kicker facing numerous sexual misconduct allegations and also a pending investigation from the NFL. Welcome to the News at 7, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter. Justin Tucker, no longer a Baltimore Raven, part of a winding road that included sexual misconduct allegations that surfaced back in January. Now, it's important to note Tucker has denied these allegations. His run in Baltimore, though, ends after 13 seasons, but it comes with plenty of uncertainty now for the Ravens at the kicking position. And for that, we'll send it over to sports director Alex Glaze with more. Alex.
Yeah, Rick, no doubt replacing Tucker's production will be nearly impossible. The Ravens have characterized the move to release Tucker as a football decision and decided not to wait until the NFL's investigation played out. Now, Tucker was about to start his 14th season with the team. Last year, there was a drop in his performance. He hit just 73% of his field goals, which is the lowest mark of his career. In a statement, Eric DeCosta praised Tucker's talent and many memories he created for Ravens fans. He also wished Tucker well on his next chapter. Now, the Ravens' next chapter at kicker will likely be rookie Tyler Loop. He was drafted in the 6th round out of Arizona and just finished the team's rookie minicamp.
Yeah, all eyes on him now. Alex, thank you. And without question, this decision has Ravens fans talking as one of Baltimore's all-time greats has now been released. The team is gearing up for another playoff run. Grace Grill has been in the community since the story broke, again around 5 o'clock tonight, speaking with Ravens fans. And Grace, you joined us live from Locust Point. What is the flock saying tonight?
Yeah, Rick, well, this news dropped just before 5 o'clock, like you just said. And while it came suddenly, a lot of fans that I talked to this evening didn't seem to be too shocked by it.
My first thoughts are that I think that it's a really unfortunate situation. I think that once the Ravens drafted a kicker this past draft, I think it was clear that the writing was on the wall that we had to make a move forward from Justin Tucker.
So I guess the more shocking part of this is the timing of the decision. The Ravens have previously stated that they were going to wait for the NFL to conclude its investigation into the sexual misconduct allegations, but that investigation is still ongoing. But tonight, after 13 seasons and a Super Bowl, Justin Tucker's time with the Ravens has come to an end. I'll have more fan reaction coming up tonight at 11, but for now, reporting in Locust Point, Grace Grill, WJZ Sports.
All right, Grace, thank you. And as you know at home, the allegations against Tucker stem from an investigative report from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. And Enterprise reporter Julie Sharper joining us now in studio. She has worked on the Banner's original report on this. Julie, on such short notice, thank you for coming into studio. So you and your fellow reporters, you looked into these allegations months ago. Take us through that process and the storytelling process, if you will.
Sure. So it goes back to January 9th. My colleague Justin Fenton heard from a friend who had heard people talking socially about some allegations against Justin Tucker. He shared that information with our sports team. Our Ravens reporters started looking into it, and lo and behold, we were surprised to see that there were numerous allegations floating around social media. Justin and I started reporting. I messaged some of the folks who had actually tweeted about this. One person responded to me right away and said, yes, I've heard this from a high school classmate who had a firsthand experience. I reached out to that person. She told me about her experience, and she put me in touch with another colleague who'd had a similar experience. And I think there's a misconception sometimes. People say that, why are these women coming forward now? But especially the first 6 reporters that the Banner talked to, we found them. We found people who had heard second or third hand comments from them, and we traced them all the way back to the massage therapists who were making these allegations and asked them to tell us their stories.
Julie, many are questioning the timing of this move. Look, we know the NFL is conducting its own investigation into this. What do you think about the timing? Where do you think the NFL is with that investigation? Could this indicate that something substantial is set to come down soon?
Yes, so the Baltimore Banner, my fellow reporters and I talked to 16 massage therapists who made these allegations about Tucker acting inappropriately between 2012 and 2016. Many of them are working with an attorney named Michael Belsky and one of his law partners, Katie Dickinson. We have heard from some of the massage therapists that they were interviewed by NFL investigators. They said the investigators seem to be doing a very thorough job, also talking to their corroborating sources, people that they had talked to at the time. But our understanding is that this investigation is still ongoing, although we have not heard directly from the NFL the status of the investigation.
Obviously, this is a big-time move by the Ravens. What do you think this means for the accusers?
I've talked to some of the massage therapists today. I also talked to their attorney. One woman said that simply telling her story publicly felt very cathartic, and it felt like a step towards healing. Another massage therapist and the attorney, I think, sort of summarizing the views of many of them, said that they're still hoping that the NFL and Tucker will acknowledge these allegations. Tucker, of course, has denied them, and the massage therapists say, we're saying they're true, and we would like to see some acknowledgement of that.
Jolie Sharper joining us in studio tonight from the Baltimore Banner. Of course, her and her team, the first to break this story with these allegations. And if you're just coming home right now, the Ravens announcing today that they have released kicker Justin Tucker from the team. Julie, thank you for your time.
Thank you.